Tim Becker, owner of Creative Images Photography here in Manchester, Connecticut. I've been a professional photographer for over 30 years. I specialize in 4 areas that help businesses with their visual communications. I do industrial photography, I do commercial interiors including hotels, offices, and luxury homes. I also cover corporate events, and I'm a specialist in executive portraits. I've done thousands of executive portraits, doctors, lawyers, accountants, sales professionals. You definitely want to look good in your executive portrait. Usually they're used on websites, communications documents, annual reports. So I've got a few tips I'd like to offer. First of all, I recommend a dark suit rather than a light colored suit, a colorful tie. When you adjust your jacket, recommend that you button the middle button, and very important, because it's very difficult to take it out or fix it in software, is make sure your tie is completely tight up to your collar. I'd also like to offer, if you do wear glasses, make sure you also try a few without your glasses. And if you're more comfortable with your picture with glasses, there's a couple tricks that can help make sure you don't get glare in your photograph. Sometimes the lights photographers use will cause glare. One way to easily beat that, and it's not obvious, and maybe your photographer won't tell you this, is if you take the part that goes over your ear and just tip your glasses forward, just maybe a 1/4 inch. It won't be obvious, but it will help deflect any glare if you're going to have glasses when your picture is made. Now, let's go into the studio. Okay, here we are in the studio. Gentlemen, I recommend that you actually wind up sitting on the tail of your coat jacket. If you can kind of tuck it under you when you go to sit down, that'll make sure that your lapels aren't distorted in the photo. When you sit down, make sure you also pull on your lapels in the front, and I would have you turn about 45 degrees, usually towards one of the main lights, and then turn your head right into towards the camera and look right into the lens. As a photographer is taking poses, I suggest you also slightly change your expression and the way you're sitting between each pose, so you'll have a variety of poses to look at. I definitely try a number of happy smiles and maybe some little more neutral looking. When you're done with a series of poses, I suggest you review them in the back of the camera with the photographer and make sure that you have a good variety of poses that you're happy with the way you look. The image size I recommend that you use is a 4x6 inch JPEG at 300 DPI or 300 dots per inch. That would give you the versatility of using your photo in a printed catalog, printed annual report, or it also could be scaled down for use on the web. That's my advice. Tim Becker, Creative Images Photography in Manchester, Connecticut.